been approved to build my own lightsaber. Apparently, they gave me this card with a K, which I come to understand is not actually a K. It actually might be a K. I'm not good with the Star Wars language. It does say tan at the bottom, so I'm assuming that it's because this is tan in color, and I'm building a nature-style lightsaber, and it's gonna be pretty lit, fam. Got the little pin. I stabbed myself 4 times with it trying to put it on. It was pretty great. Yeah.
Fine, gentlemen, right down this way.
Oh, right here, thank you.
Next builder, next builder, here. Next builder.
Are you filming already?
Next builder. Cool. Station right here.
Wow.
The next builder.
True.
Right here in front. The next builder. And the last builder. Station right here. 1 minute, everyone.
Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome to Sunday's workshop. We're so glad you made it here safely. And apologies for kind of rushing everyone in like that. But for you see, we can't have our doors open for far too long. It's just not safe outside. But now that you're here, it's okay, you're safe. Go ahead, take a moment, look around. I know it may not look like much to you, but to us, well, this is home. This is our life's work, and this means, well, everything. It's sorry, form and manner. Some introductions are in order. Yes, Samantha? Angel. My name's Richard, and together we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. Now, as Gatherers, we have traveled across the galaxy, searching through war-torn planets, fallen starships, and even abandoned and crumbled Jedi and Sith temples, all in search of ancient artifacts, relics, and well, the occasional scraps to bring back here to the workshop for you to work with. Now, for you see, builders, history is repeating itself once again. We've fallen on some troubled times. The Resistance has set up camp just outside in the forest. Well, 2 short weeks ago, the First Order landed right here in search of them. So our peaceful planet of Batuu has been torn apart. But in times of need, a legend or hero steps forward. Perhaps you've heard the legend of Luke Skywalker. Yes? Okay, just making sure. Now there's some whispers of a new Jedi on the rise. Does anyone know her name?
Rey.
Yes, Rey. She's that spark of hope that we've all been waiting for. Now, just like Luke and just like Rey answered that call, seems like all of you have also heard a similar call. Dr. brought you here to the outpost to seek us out. But you're here for another reason as well. You sought us out to build this. A lightsaber. Now, the lightsaber is elegant, mysterious, and powerful. It is a direct connection to the Force. It is a reflection of you, the builder. This has been a long-lost art form that we, the Gatherers, have preserved for you today. Now, the lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest of heroes, well, some of their darkest of enemies as well. But the center of each and every single lightsaber finds something small, but vital. It's this, the Kyber Crystal. Now, the Kyber Crystal is the heart of your lightsaber. It magnifies and focuses the power and the energy of the Force. So much so that the color crystal you choose today will also depict the color of your blade. Granted, there are many different colors throughout the galaxy. And in our travels, we found 4 for you. And believe us, it was, well, not an easy task. Let's start with blue. Once built long ago by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, and now today by Rey, our spark of hope. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, the legendary Luke Skywalker, and Master Yoda himself have all wielded this color crystal. Violet. Now it's the most rare and beautiful out of all the Kyber crystals, and it's once wielded by Master Mace Windu. And red. Some say it's a crystal of power, once wielded by Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, and today, by Kylo Ren. But enough about those legends of the past. We're here for you, our future. Time has now come for you to select the Kyber crystal that calls to you. As our fellow gatherers come by with a selection of the 4 colors we just went over, clear your mind of all thoughts but one. What color calls to you? What color do you seek? Then reach out and take it. Once you have your Kyber crystal, go and place it on that small green dish in front. For you see, your crystals aren't quite stable just yet. And our work, well, it's just beginning. Now that everyone has their Kyber crystals, you need somewhere to house it. This is where your hilt comes into play. Now the hilt is the foundation of your lightsaber. It also becomes the center of your control, but most importantly, it's what's going to protect your fingers from being disintegrated from the Kyber Crystal. Now that everyone has their components, let's explore together. Starting on the far left, in that long slot is your chassis. This is where your Kyber Crystal is going to live. In sections 1 and 2 are 4 different grips, so you'll be choosing your 2 favorite. Section 3 is your emitter for the top. Section 4, your pommel for the bottom. And lastly, in section 5, a matching set of activation plates. Now, I'll be here to guide you on your journey today. My fellow gatherers will be here if you need any assistance. Now, one thing left to do. Let's build. Let's start with your chassis. Hold the chassis up with the open, hollow end towards the ceiling. If you look in the center, there's an open chamber. Inside that open chamber at the very top, underneath those windows and vents, is a spring-loaded plate. Once you've located that spring plate, take your Kyber Crystal. I find it easiest taking the pointiest end of that crystal and push up into that center chamber. Use that spring to your advantage to gently push up and stand that crystal straight up and down. When successful, it should stand straight up and down and it should glow. Now, if it does not glow, please let us know. Trust us builders, this is the trickiest part of your build today.
Has this set up for you at all?
No,
Man?
of course.
You might
Alright,
be.
builders, we're now going to go all the way over to your far right, to section 5.
There we go.
In section 5 are 2 sets of activation plates. Please choose one matching set. Shapes and markings on your chassis by the Kyber Crystal. Now you're going to play a matching game. You're going to match and cover them up. So the red square will overlap and cover that red square. The blue rectangle will overlap and cover that blue rectangle. So red to red, blue to blue, square to square, rectangle to rectangle. Encasing and enclosing your crystal. Once your crystal is fully enclosed, test your activation switch by sliding up. You should hear a misfire sound. If you do not hear that sound, please let us know immediately. Excellent job, builders. I hear a lot of misfires, so we're going in the right direction. Now we're going to go back over to your left to 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 are 4 different style grips. Now, any of those 4 can be for the top or the bottom of your build. Out of those 4 choices, choose your 2 favorite. Once you've at least selected one of them, take a good look at it. You're going to notice at one end, there is a thicker, wider band of metal on one side. That thicker, wider band of metal must always go in first, to the center, to the middle, touching your activation plates. To help secure it on, apply pressure and twist. You'll twist the top one towards the left, the bottom one towards the right. If you do them at the same time, imagine your hilt is currently a wet towel and you're twisting and wringing out all that water. Out of those 4, choose your 2 favorites. Just make sure the thicker band goes in first.
Put it on the top or the bottom, wherever you want. They work the same on both sides.
For my builders that have your 2 grips secure, head over to section 3. In section 3 are 2 options of emitters. The emitter will go on the open, hollow end. This is where your blade will extend out from. So in section 3, choose an emitter, place it directly on top of that opening, and twist clockwise all the way down to secure it into place. Once your emitter is securely fastened, go and flip your entire build upside down. Then head over to section 4. Section 4, 2 options of pommels. Your pommel will enclose your power cell. So similar to the emitter, you're going to place it directly over your power cells. And once again, twist clockwise once again. Now if it gives you any resistance, the first order is to stop, undo it, and try it again. And with that, builders, you should have a completed hilt. If you're satisfied with your build, go and place it on the hilt stand in front of you for inspection.
There we go, you got it.
Alright, how do you feel? Feel good? Yeah.
Take a look. Of course.
Perfect.
Very nice. Sounds great. Activation switch is here. When the time comes, when I say activate, slide up, deactivate, slide down, alright? Great job. Get this tray out of your way.
I will take this. Thank you.
the journey. It's time to stabilize all your crystals. So with that, I need all of you to please take a large step back for us. Please back away from the workstations to allow enough room for my fellow gatherers to come by. What they're doing right now are carefully placing your hilts into the crystal stabilization chambers. Now, normally this process is done by someone that is more sensitive. But as humble gatherers, well, we're not. But we did manage a way to, well, expedite this process by using technology. But well, as you may know, well, technology isn't the most reliable of sorts, but we do try and manage. Hold on, who blew out the candles?
With many bucks you began, yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It is time.
Wow. Master Yoda. Builders, truly the force must be strong in this room. For Master Yoda to have sensed it, well, he's right. It is time. Time to forge that bond between Builder and Lightsaber. So in just a moment, I'll have all my builders return to your station. You'll place a hand on your hilt, and together, as one, you'll activate. Now, builders, your journey has led you to this very moment. Please take that step forward. Place a hand on your hilt, and now, activate! Builders, please raise your lightsabers. You have just built the lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith that have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, all it takes is a spark. Now builders, go and raise your sabers high and proud. You did it. Well done, builders. Congratulations. The bond is complete. Please lower and deactivate.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but light your way it can. May the Force be with you.
And also with you, Master Yoda, thank you. And thank you, builders. Thank you so much for seeking us out today in our humble workshop. Know that the lightsabers that you've each crafted are as unique and extraordinary, just like you are. Now, in your hands, you all hold remarkable power. And remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So to protect your brand new lightsabers, we're pleased to present to you a saber sheath as you depart. Sadly, it does mean that our time together has come to an end. But your journeys are just beginning. It's time for you now to go out there and make your mark on the galaxy. And who knows, maybe one day the Gatherers and I will be here sharing in your stories. May the spires be of you. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.